First, I would like to give out some shout outs. First, shout out to God. I don't know about you, but I had God on speed dial this entire journey. Second, shout out to the class of 2022. You guys, we did it. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. Our journey was far from easy, but we all did it, and I'm so happy. And third, shout out to any and every caffeinated beverage there was out there. We've been taught and tested on so many topics within these years, one of them being the ABCs of trauma. Make sure the airway's intact, check for breathing, check for circulation. But today I want to talk about what I consider the ABCs of life. A, acceptance. We all come from different backgrounds and walks of life, but I, for one, believe our differences is what makes life fun and interesting. It's how we learn to become more competent. People are going to be different than you. That's a penny fact. And considering the demographics of healthcare, a lot of us will look different than our patients, whether that's race, gender, sexual orientation, religion, or whatever the case may be. From a healthcare standpoint, we must accept our patients for who they are and learn from them. And from a human standpoint, we need to accept people for who they are and learn from that as well. Because a lack of acceptance will lead to bias, and bias can be fatal. B, believe. If you know me, I am my biggest critic. I was once told that I'd never be successful in life because of my attitude. And from that point, my self-doubt took off like gas prices in 2022. But over time, I learned that we have the power to speak life and death over our own lives. So I challenge you to believe in yourself, love yourself, and know your worth. Despite what people may say, and despite what people may think, you can do hard things. And always remember, what is for you, no man nor woman can take that away, even if that own person is your own self-destruction. C, contentment. Contentment is defined as a state of happiness and satisfaction. I'm sure we're all content with being done with school, right? But what happens when we go into the world and life starts back up again? My best friend once told me, if you're always chasing happiness, you'll never find it. Granted, he took this off of TikTok, but it still stays with me. As people, we're always wanting more. Our ambition is how we got here today, but we can't forget to live in the moment and be appreciative of the small things that we take for granted. A world-renowned poet by the name of Onika Tanya Mirage, aka Nicki Minaj, once said, "You don't know what you got till it's gone. They say that your darkest hour will come before you dawn." But seriously, don't take anything or anyone for granted. And when those times get rough, that's when you should remember those people and those things the most. Well, those are my ABCs of life. It's truly a roller coaster. Think about it. You're strapped in and ready to go, surrounded by people on this journey with you. But we all must go through it ourselves. There's anxiety, nervousness, but also joy and laughter. It has its ups, it has its downs. And sometimes it can feel like your whole world is upside down. There is unexpected twists and turns, but the ride keeps going. So I challenge you to laugh, I challenge you to cry, and I challenge you to scream to the top of your lungs. Because life is 100% a roller coaster, but enjoy it, because one day it'll be over before you know it. I'm so honored to have spoken to you today. Sorry, got emotional. I hope you all can take something that I said and use it in your everyday lives. Once again, congratulations, class of 2022. We made it, y'all. And remember, if you can't love yourself, how in the world are you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen over here?